Hi everyone, it is time for the Altered Index 2024 challenge. Put a hashtag on that. And I am using up 4x6 cards that are blank on both sides that my daughter bought 500 of them or something for her wedding, and I have coffee dyed these particular ones. Okay, so I need my phone. Where's my phone? Because I need the prompt. The prompt is, and as you know, Suzanne pulls out 3 words, and so the first one was plum. Now I did my best to pull out some purplish things. I think there is plum in some of these. I'm not sure how great I did at contrast, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. All right, so the second one was, oh, I'm totally blank. That's why I write it down. Okay, okay, so the prompts are plum, genuine, and holes. So the only one I'm kind of stumped on is genuine. And I don't know, maybe I'll use some genuine Tim Holtz ephemera on it, a little ticket or something. But for right now, I'm using these. And what I have done is trimmed these from a 12 by 12. This is the brush floral or watercolor floral, something like that. Anyway, it's Hobby Lobby, my paper studio paper, and it is 4 1/8. Because my cards are 4 by 8, I cut these 4 1/8 by 6 1/8 so that I'll have a little overage. But Gail did a stack and whack, and I used to do that all the time in quilting, and I had forgotten about it. So I think that's how I'm going to cut these apart, and then we'll do all 5 at once. I did not do a prototype on this one. So I want to line these up. Oh, this one's a little over. This one is, yeah, 6 1/4, so I'll put that on the back. It's not going to matter, but I just want to make sure that these are the way I want them. And we're just going to tear right in half. We're not going to do the 5 different pieces, but this is kind of cardstock, so I'm not sure how this is going to do, but we'll see. Let's just do it. Now, when I have made a couple of stack and whack quilts, and they're a lot of fun. But the way we did it that made it easier was we would do the group, and then we would put this one in the back, and that's how they would get matched up. Take the top, put it on the bottom, and that's how you would lay them out. So as you know, it doesn't come out perfect, so I'm just going to lay these like this, and then lay these here. Now she did use some gold gilding paste, so I may pull out some of mine. I don't know if I'll use gold. This paper kind of lends itself to silver, and I do a lot of silver anyway. But I was looking to see if I had kind of a lavender, but I think I bought a neutral palette. So this is kit number 1. I don't know what that means, but I like it. So what I'm going to do is glue these down, but I think I wanted to put a doily down. Now, what did I do with my doilies? I am kind of getting organized, so I bought this on Amazon and then just, you know, buried it. But I did find it in reorganizing. I'm trying to make a place, and that way everything gets put back in its place. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 of these, and I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half because these are not going to tear. Now, if you think about it, this could be my holes because it's got holes in it. So yeah, there's that. So I could be covered with holes right here. But I think I am going to use, oh, I went crooked. I am going to use my corner punch on the corners of these cards to make my holes. I believe Suzanne used eyelets on the bottom as a decorative element, which looked cool too. So, all right, so I've got holes with the doily. What I'm just gonna start with one and glue it down, and then actually I'm gonna glue the doily kind of behind it first. So I'm gonna make a little glue line on this smile. And once I get that where I want it, I kind of want it just on the edge of that opening, like that. And yes, I have not inked this. I'm going to ink it after, because I don't think it needs a lot of inking. Well, that's not. There we go. And then I'm just going to trim this piece off. Okay, so now we know where we need to glue. Apparently I didn't close my glue in between videos. Okay, glue that down a little bit. And then probably what I'm going to do is on the other four, I'm just going to do a little fast forward with some music behind it, and then I'll do a reveal. That way, if you need to see it twice, I'm going to put this lined up in this corner here, just like that. And it is over the edge because remember I cut them a little bit bigger. And then I want to get this one, I don't want it to cover, so I'm going to go under with this one. So I probably should have glued that one down first. Let's do that. That would have made more sense because I kind of want the doily on top. So I hope you guys, if you're not following Suzanne's, and you know what, I think it's Suzanne. I went back and looked and I couldn't find her name, and so I apologize if it's not Suzanne. I know it's Nonstop Paper Crafts. And it's her Tuesday challenge, and it's hashtag altered index 2024. So I also have saved the playlist on my page if you want to watch all of them. All right, now let's put this back on. I'm going to have to add some more glue here. Probably would still stick, but just to make sure. Don't want anything coming up. Get some of that in there. Okay, now we'll glue this one. And we're going to glue it to the card, not to the other piece. You don't necessarily want to align it with that other piece. So now you have just that little doily just kind of poking out. I like that. Okay, so there's our holes. All right. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to very carefully, because there is a lot of ink on here, very carefully go around the edge. I am not sewing on this. I am going to put, I think she did genuine lace on hers. I'm trying to still figure out what I want as far as genuine. Now I would like to have this a little bit inkified, And I can do that on the doily as well. There we go. I like it just the way it is. It looks really, really cool. So let's use, I think I'm going to pull out my Tim Holtz. Here's the problem. I have all of my ribbon on top of my Tim Holtz box. I really need, look at all this ribbon. I really need to get this in check. That's why I was rolling them on those little sticks. Okay, so here is, how about we use some genuine ideology. I'm not sure. Oh, that's where those went. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for this poinsettia before Christmas. And I haven't done any of the die cuts, so I think, and here is a ticket package and some words. So I have a bin that's just for Tim. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Let's do a little cluster. We can use some of these tickets. And I've got 5, so I'll need 2 of these. Oops. Oh, I guess I can just leave that one. What was that? Sounds like there's a dog in my backyard yipping. Okay, and then we have, let's see if we can find anything in here that's purple plum-ish, in the floral realm even, maybe, because I've got a lot of stuff in here. Even if it's on the pink side, I think I would take it, because Tim's not a big purple guy. He likes these bold colors, but lavender will work. And I mean, we have the background, which is kind of plum, but I'm kind of looking for a, you know, bolder statement of that. And pull out some things that I like, even if they're not plum. So these are too big. There are some more florals in here. Let's see. Oh, the mess I have to clean up after I make videos. I pull everything out, don't put it back. And the good news is, my studio for the present moment is in my bedroom, and so behind me, when I put stuff on there, it's on my bed, and I can't go to bed unless I clean up. Look, that one has purple, or is it blue? I don't know. Close enough. There's another one that's, looks like there's 2 of everything, but that might make a nice little clustery thing with the ticket. Let's try. Ticket, stamp, lavender, kind of like that, floral, and the ticket there. Well, I would do it right side up, but yeah, that looks good. And then we'll put lace on the bottom. I've got one more ticket here. Where does this one go? Under there. Okay. Alright, so we've got our tickets laid out, so let's just pull some of this. I don't think it's going to matter whether it's spot on with the color. you need a little contrast. I was just looking for something that might be, you know, maybe pink or red or something that might pop a little bit. Yeah, I don't like that with that. No. All right, so let's do the florals then. We've got this one. Got lots of bees. There's some, another blue stamp. There's a floral, that's kind of fun. And that one. Oh, here we go. This one's kind of got a purple center. And this one, and I have really bad light, so I can't quite tell if it's pink or purple in here. I tried turning on the overhead light, and that made everything look orange because, you know, the shade, what do you call it? Yeah. The covers on the lights, they're, I don't know, vintage. All right, let's put some of this stuff back, at least so it doesn't get lost. Lots of mushrooms in here. I need to go through here and, well, I like to keep my Tim Holtz stuff separate because I know it all goes together. I'm not going to get that in there like that. But let's see, 1, 2, 3. I need something else here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need 2 more little stampy kind of things. So here's one. Look at that. It's almost purple. And I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going through. There we go. Nope, that's not one. I need one more little stamp. So I've got stamp. Well, let's try that one. That'll work. All right. So let me get all this stuff gathered up. Because, you know, the hardest part of this is getting everything back in the bag. Uh-oh. Oh, good. It landed on my lap. Okay. All right. Let's move on, and then we'll do the words. Okay, so we've got this. So what I'd like to do is just kind of ink around these. Very lightly, don't need a lot. All right, so I am going to cluster. Ticket first. And don't forget, these are genuine Tim Holtz ideology. That's what I'm going with for my prompt. It was either that or, what's her name? Edith Holden. And I have a genuine copy of her book, but I don't have an actual Edith Holden book. And it's hard to get those in the States. Yeah, I did buy a Victorian one time, Victorian flower book, and quickly used that up. Okay, so there we have our cluster, and oops, missed one. Let's put that back there. Now I want to run some lace. I'm going to use my tried and true lace on the bottom. My lace has holes in it. Genuine Dollar Tree lace trim or crochet trim. I don't remember how they label it. 100% cotton. Genuine 100% cotton. How about that? So we've got a lot of genuine things going on here. And I want to trim. Okay, so far so good. And then to make holes, okay, so I've got the Plum, and I've got the Genuine, and I've got, that one didn't go exactly where I wanted it, but I think it's good enough. Now I'm going to punch holes in the corner, like so. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then I'm going to ink this. And these are going to be making some really cool either pockets, or they're probably a little bit too big for pockets, but they could be side tucks or inserts or what have you. Coffee dyed on the back. Let's go ahead and ink that. So writing spots anyway. Okay, and I'm going to come along there even though it's on the ribbon. So there we go. There's one. Now I'm going to finish the rest of them and I'll speed it up. Oh, one more thing before I speed it up. Let's put some words on there. Some genuine ideology words. Okay, and do I want white or black? I think I want black. Let's go. Everything can use a pop of black or red, and we'll go with black. So do your best. I like that one. Do your best. And that fits this challenge. I'm gonna kind of have it just sitting there like that. Do your best. There we go. What do you think? Don't know where that came from. Okay. I have 6 minutes, so let's see how much I can get done in 6 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you what we ended up. Here we are. This is the one we made together. I've got plum-ish papers, and I used genuine Tim Holtz stickers and chipboard pieces and tickets. And for the holes, I've punched in the corners. I've got lace that's got holes, and I've got doily that has holes. So there's the first one, and here's the second one. Hoping you guys can see that. It's kind of glaring on my side. It's hard to tell sometimes it through the camera. So this one says do your best, and then I decided to switch it up a little bit and did a no, it goes this way. I don't even know what I did. Do kind of opposite corners with the holes, put the cluster up here, and the doily coming down this way. And I did two like that, I think. Yes, I did two that way with the cluster at the top. And you could use this for writing space if you want, but everything is just coffee dyed on the back. Now, I did not punch holes in this one because I do have the lace and the doily with holes, so I just didn't couldn't figure out where to punch. I didn't want to punch on these two sides, so I just left that one without punches. But then I did a vertical one, and I think this one's my favorite actually, with the doily coming up this way, cluster at the top, and then I used the Tim Holtz words and have my lace and then the punches at the top. So there we go. Those are our altered index 2024 hashtag altered index 2024. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.